It depends. I got some people I want to get.
Dang.
It depends. I got some people I want to get.
Like who?
I don't want to say their names, but
Just
it's so much to female.
not so much.
Nah.
How come?
Cause it's like, I don't know, just he ain't really like. I mean, if the fight like prevents itself, then yeah. But other than that,
It's not on your
What's
list.
good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So what you just heard was undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis talk about what's next for him in his career after his highly anticipated April 22nd showdown with undefeated lightweight junior welterweight Mexican superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no loss, and no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. 24 years of age, 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he gave an update on what his plans is going to be next after he beats Ryan Garcia, and he says that he has a few fighters on his hit list, and he stated that after these two fights, a few fights, then he's going to call it quits and enjoy his career. He reiterated what he'd been saying before, that after these two fights, he has two people that he needs to get at, and then he changed it to actually three. One being undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin "The Dream" Haney. The other one, undefeated 2-division world champion, former super featherweight unified world champion superstar boxer Shakur Stevenson. And then he said that when asked about Teofimo Lopez is not on his list. Essentially what he said is Teofimo Lopez's status has wavered, and he just don't look at him the same. He said if the fight presents itself, he's okay with it, but he's not somebody that's on his list. And he said the other third person is two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily Lomachenko, which is shocking because Lomachenko and Devin Haney, they're going to fight May 20th. So Devin Haney beats Vasily Lomachenko, then it's not even necessary to make that fight happen. So it's just a little bit shocking to hear Gervonta Tank Davis say Lomachenko, who has 17 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age, 5'6", with a 66-inch arm reach, is one of the guys on his list of fighters that he wants to fight before he retired. And again, Lomachenko is going to face Devin Haney, who has 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9.5", with a 72-inch arm reach. They're going to fight May 20th, Las Vegas, Nevada, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Okay, so he stated that that's the guys that he wants to fight: Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Vasily Lomachenko. And then he said he wants to retire. He wants to retire early. He wants to be young, enjoy his life, but most importantly, he don't want his career to get in the way of others coming up behind him. So he wants to essentially call it quits pretty early in his career, so that way he can, be able to support and help those fighters and those the people just around him, out of Baltimore. He can help them, get to reach their goals. So he said that it's a big thing for him. It's a huge thing that he needs to do to accomplish it, which is to help the people in Baltimore, in the city of Baltimore, and show the kids and show the youth that you can make it out of the city of Baltimore. So he said that that's a big motivation for him. So he wants to retire early so he can focus on that, and he don't want his career to get in the way of that. So once he accomplished the fighters on his list, which is Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Vasily Lomachenko, he said that he's going to call it quits. He's going to retire early, and he stated that that's the fights that has to happen in his career. He didn't want to mention no names. He said, I don't want to mention their names, but so the gentleman interviewing him, he stated Devin Haney, he said yes, that's one of them. He said Vasily Lomachenko, he said yes, that's one of them. He said Teofimo Lopez, he said no, I don't have much interest in Teofimo Lopez. And then he said interviewer said, okay, so that's it. And he said, you're missing one. And the interview said, oh, Shakur Stevenson. And he said, yeah, him too, right? So he didn't personally name him himself out of his own mouth, But, you know, he gave the reporter the green light to say that those are the guys that I do want to fight before I hang it up, and I am going to retire early. He stated this in the other interview prior where he stated that, you know, he don't want to fight past 31. He's already 28. So he stated that he don't want to fight past that age, you know, and I think it's a great thing that Gervonta Tank Davis at this early stage in his career is focusing on helping people back behind him. You know what I'm saying? Not that they're beneath him, but the ones that he's not leaving anybody behind. He wants to go back to his community. He wants to extend his arm. He wants to help bring people and pull people out. He wants to give them example, as he stated. He wants to show them that, you know, I'm a regular person just like you guys are. You know, you can do just what I did. All I did was work hard, you know, focus on my career, and I made it, you know, essentially I made it out. So he said that, you know, he wants to go back and he wants to motivate people and let people know that they can do the same thing he did, right? So he said that, you know, these few fights he got, he want to get those out the way, and then he's going to go ahead and focus on helping the people coming up behind him, which I think is absolutely astonishing. I think that that's a great thing. You know, I like that. You know, I like that motivation, and I truly believe he's going to do that. And the indication that he's going to do that, and the proof to me that he's going to do that, is the fact that, you know, he's putting people on his undercards right now, like Lorenzo Truck Simpson, like, you know, like his trainer Kenny, Coach Kenny Ellis, his daughter Mia Ellis. He makes sure that they are on his cards, right? He makes sure that they're getting the limelight. So he said he got to do what was done for him. He said that, you know, Floyd Mayweather did it for him, and now he must do it for them. The difference is, he said that Floyd Mayweather is still living his life as he should, right? He's still enjoying the fruits of his labor. So at times Floyd Mayweather is doing him, and he can't focus as much as he needs to, or the fighters would like for him to give them his attention, you know, to help build their career. But Floyd Mayweather, he directly co-signed Gervonta Tank Davis. He stated that, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis is the one that people need to focus on. He said that a few times, and that helped catapult Gervonta Tank Davis into the status that he currently is in right now. He also put Gervonta Tank Davis on the second biggest fight and the second biggest card, earning the second highest revenue in the history of sport of boxing when he fought against Conor McGregor. When Floyd Mayweather fought against Conor McGregor, Gervonta Tank Davis was the co-main event on that card, gaining a lot of exposure. That's what Floyd Mayweather did for Gervonta Tank Davis, and that's huge, right? And now Gervonta Tank Davis, he wants to give it back, which is absolutely, you know, precious. That's exciting, you know, that's priceless, you know, that's what should be done. So the fact that that's his focus, you know, moving forward, and then he said, he keeps reiterating that he definitely is going to end his career early, because he wants to focus on, you know, helping the people behind him, you know, help give them a hand and give them motivation. That's huge. So he you know, he once again confirmed that he got to fight Devin Haney and Shakur next. So we got to hold them to this, you know, we got to hold them accountable for these big fights to happen next. As he stated, this is what he wants, and we got to hold them accountable for these fights. And we got to see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. He is the A side. He controls the narrative. The ball's in his court. So since the ball is in his court and he is the A side, then we need to hold Gervonta Tank Davis accountable to make these fights that the fans want to see next. Point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.